know me, SDMT. Man, we got a great topic right here. Doug Baldwin is keeping it real, letting you know how he feels about Thursday night football. In a recent quote, Doug Baldwin said, and I quote, "This shit should be illegal. You cannot recover in 4 days." Keeping it real, Doug Baldwin. I love Doug Baldwin. He speaks on a lot of issues and he's very articulate with his perspective on a lot of issues from football to America. Shout out Doug Baldwin. But let's bring it back to the story. Thursday night football is rough on NFL players. You play on a Sunday and you got a few days to try to game plan, get some practices in, and then get to the next game, which you've been having some high level impact beating on your body. It's hard to recover that fast, especially if you already have injuries. We saw that with Richard Sherman. He had an Achilles injury that he'd been battling the whole season since week 4. And then with a quick turnaround, he ended up rupturing his Achilles a few days later after the Sunday game. So there's definitely a correlation with that. If you ever played sports and you had an injury and you played a few days after that, you know your injury is kind of tender. You know what I mean? It's still recovering. Now you can try to play another game and you would risk tearing it, putting stress on that healing joint or muscle, what have you, and it'd be a high risk activity. So it's the same thing, and there's definitely a direct correlation in stressing that Achilles and then it just snapping and rupturing like it did Thursday night. So yeah, the NFL players are always complaining about Thursday night football. It's true, man. It is dangerous. It is rough on the players. A lot of fans just want football, and the NFL want to keep pushing football down your throat. I have a great idea. Why don't you give teams a bye week before their Thursday night game so they have that time to recover if you truly care about player safety like the NFL says. But we all know the NFL really cares about that bottom dollar. So player safety is something that they try to portray and broadcast out there, but they haven't always held true to that fact. Now, this is huge, man. Doug Baldwin speaking up on this. I don't expect any changes. I think there's still going to be Thursday night football. They could handle it a little better, giving teams more time to recover before that game, give them that bye week. But we will see what they do. The players union and the NFL owners will be talking when it comes down to the CBA and what they decide on those issues. And it seems like the NFL just wants to make more money, to be honest. They wanted to add 2 more games to the season. They didn't care about player safety there. You think about that, adding 2 more games, just high impact, car collision sport. NFL football is no joke. You imagine running into James Harrison, running into Ndamukong Suh, like, bow, you know what I'm saying? That's no joke. Your body is going to need to recover after that. That's why a lot of NFL players get into things like pain pills and drugs and things of that nature to try to deal with the pain that they're enduring from the game. This is serious, this is real, and it's something that a lot of players that have retired are still dealing with, a lot of medical issues due to this high impact sport. So Thursday night football, man, it's crazy. It's awesome. You're a football fan. You like to watch football. The games are not always the best also because the players are not recovered. So we've seen a lot of blowout games, or we've seen games that, they've been really boring. And you're like, man, I don't even want to watch this, but I love football, so I'm going to watch it anyway. You ever been there? But you know what I mean? So I don't expect the NFL to change much. They talk about player safety, but they're not always about it. So we will see if they make any adjustments to it. I agree with Doug Baldwin. The human body and that high impact sport, you need more than 4 days to recover. And those players should be given more than 4 days to recover before going for a high performance sport, high impact, dangerous sport like football. You guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. SDMT!